Hi guys. Back like we never left. Wow.
Wow, I had a TikTok sound to say. I rehearsed it at my house,
What you said?
Did you miss us?
We missed you. What I thought you were gonna do? I thought you were gonna be like, Top Shutters is back in full effect. I thought that's what you were gonna do because that's what TikTok sound too. But no, we have not been on, like, I feel like I've been doing a lot of just side projects. And sometimes you just need to just catch yourself, because I was in a funk, then I come out of the funk, then I go back into the funk. And but just me and God just right now just locked in. But I'm good. I'm happy to be back, and I really missed doing these episodes.
Did you miss us? We see you. But don't come ask us if
a few people did message me though. A few people did message me. I was like, guys, when are you guys recording?
Sometimes we'll put this. I'm gonna put this disclaimer again, guys. If you not see we
life up.
Drip, you know what I'm saying, guys. We are working bodies. Yeah.
Trust me now.
We do work together.
Oh my gosh.
And so sometimes
and we work, we work.
If you work,
bye.
Sometimes that comes with a lot of pressure. And we're not able to fulfill all our commitments and obligations, but we're here. We're here today, and that's
what's important. Yes, period. So, how have you been otherwise? Life, wagwan, new updates. You're married, you have no picnic, wagwan. Because I'm saying the girl I'm missing a breed, I'm breeding.
That's so true. I'm not posting us, and I really think I'm married for you. No, I'm not with child.
Okay.
I'm with goals.
Jesus.
I'm with goals, guys. That's all I'm
You ever sit down and sometimes wish we did careless sometimes. Like
sometimes, you know what? Careless girls really get tired sometimes, and make you start to wonder, but then not for long.
Not for long.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's more like I feel like my ambition sometimes, but then I guess that's where God come in, cause my dream them and my bank book, them not align, them not match. But that's where the faith.
But that's okay. No, but that's what it's supposed to be. Your dreams are supposed to scare you a little bit. Like your dreams are supposed to scare you, guys.
Yeah. And the other day I wrote down some things that I wanted to do, and I was like, I write it down. I'm gonna read it back, and I say, whoa. What is happening about this? I don't see
It's will. There's a way, my love.
In Jesus' name. But yeah, no, for real.
Anything me put my mind to me achieve,
Period.
Oh.
That's so true. But as you can see by the topic, we're back and talking about men.
Wow.
We haven't talked about men in a while.
I guess.
I don't think we talk about men often.
No, we don't. I don't think so. I think we're balanced.
I think we're balanced.
Come and bash them on them every day.
Yeah. So. I don't even think we talk about men like that, period.
It's more so relationships.
Yeah.
More rest, But we're back again here.
Yeah, we're back. We're chat about today. So, right. So just to give some context, as you can see by the name of the episode, the man you choose, uplift or downfall. Right? Because some of them man, them can uplift it or them can bring it up.
Right down to the ground.
What a woman leads up on TikTok, a man will leave you in the desert without water. You know that TikTok song?
No, I don't know that one.
What? I'm gonna put it in.
Man will leave you in the desert without water.
What? That's a very viral sound. But yes. So Dr. Bryant recently appeared on Cam Newton's platform discussing relationships and their impact on life's trajectories. Dr. Bryant emphasized how being with the wrong partner can limit your personal growth and achievement, while the right partner can inspire and support you towards greater heights. Now, this was just a tidbit that I took from the podcast. It's a 2.5 hour long podcast. It's hefty, but I thought that part of it, because I've seen like a trend where there's so much women who literally choose the wrong man, and we see it literally affect their lives.
Agreed.
Like, there's so much women, like, miss goals and opportunities with the wrong partner, and there's so much women who chose the right partner, and their life was better off.
Agreed. But the thing is, like, in the moment, like, it's like, perception is a hell of a thing. I'm not gonna that girl in that relationship, Bryant don't think she's with the best man ever,
I beg to differ. I think she thinks
some girls know. Some girls know.
Yeah.
But then just like, alright, we'll work with it. And some girls really do think that this is the best thing.
That's true.
Because of what? non-exposure and just thinking that when you're not really exposed to certain stuff, somebody who probably out sheltered them whole life,
Yeah.
and this is them first man, them losing virginity, and they're just like, oh my gosh, this is the best guy ever for me, not knowing that maybe they never had a father figure, or a male figure to really show them how this is what it's supposed to be. They might think this is it, girl. This is it, locked in.
That's so sad. But no, like, do you know that there's so many women without degrees who missed job opportunities. Like I remember listening to a podcast and I heard a girl say that like she's an artist and she had an opportunity to collaborate with Drake and her boyfriend had a problem with it. So she didn't do it.
If it made to Drake, no, I wouldn't have a problem.
But that's what I'm saying. Like there's so much missed opportunities because you chose to focus. And I feel like too, like especially when you do it when you're young and you give like your youth to this person, is such a dangerous road.
But guys, we're also here to tell you that there is.
You can always come back,
You can come back.
Yeah, you can
as
come
long
back.
as you realize at some point you can come again.
Back, right?
But that's why some girls think that they just stay because what's the point? But you can literally come out and from where you can rise as a
rise like a phoenix.
You literally can, guys. You're not bound.
And also too, like I think time. The more like I pray and the more like I get like closer to God, I realize time is just a construct where we try to make it seem like it's not what it is. You can't, so you can meet a man like a year from now you're pregnant, you have your whole entire life. You were suffering for like 10 years and we all know people like that. Like your entire life can change in an instant.
I know somebody who is like them in a relationship. And it's probably like for maybe like 2 or 3 years. And within that 2 to 3 years, that person has grown up in every single way. Professionally, personally, in a relationship where his family has started. All of those things. And you're just like, wow. It's actually never too late.
It's never too late.
It's never too late. You might think that, boy, what's the point anymore? It's like nothing try, nothing done.
Nothing try, nothing. I agree. And I think that's also too, we look at time as this thing, right? Because like me, I'll always tell y'all, I'm a Miss Kitty Stan account. Me's a Miss Kitty Stan account.
What the careless
anybody, me tell anybody this all the time. It's a careless people not like Miss Kitty. Because she speak against carelessness and careless living.
Well, I think carelessness is something that is normalized.
Yes. That's what I realized, because
that's why it's such a
if you want to have good conversations, it's never, because for example, right, and I can even use Goodgal Podcast. We had a teacher on the other day, right, who spoke about what was happening in schools, blah 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 blah. We had a conversation with a teacher who was actually in a high school, and she gave a lot of practical examples. She gave real-time things that you can do, all of that. That again. And not even watching it, but because of the topics that we talk about, we don't get the look in because we're not doing mix up. It's always mix up and careless conversations that is promoted.
That's true.
It's always that is kind of like, but then I can't blame the producers of the content because that is what people want to consume.
What people like entertainment. Even us, like we sometimes we consume it like. It's people just love to be entertained.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is at a disadvantage to somebody else. But
that's why I said like people, and so I see that Miss Kitty gets a lot of negative comments and backlash, but I'm like, if you listen to the things that she's saying, everything she's doing is trying to preempt you from a life of misery and stress and all of that struggle, right? So to me, I think that even when we think about the right person and the right partner, the same way, I think you have to be literally very calculated and thought out and really connected to God, or like you need to be so specific when choosing the person that you want to spend your life with, procreate with. Listen, you know what I was thinking about the other day? That when you become a mother, you are never not a mother. Like, it's not like, say, you see like how
you
if you're
cannot
married,
be a wife.
If you're married, you can't always say, I'm going to divorce and go back to being single and go back. You will never not be a mother. That's why I don't know, I'm not quick for breed, I'm not quick for married. I don't understand that. It's not clicking, Stephen. Because you will just never not be a mother.
No.
Ever.
No.
Once you become a mother, you know,
That's it.
that's
the
your
wrap.
whole, that's your whole personality, you know.
Yeah.
Like you're always a mother.
Yeah.
You will never not, like, I when the child return 18, 20, because all
You
right,
never know.
like me, right? My parents weren't together growing up. But guess what? Every Christmas, them spend Christmas together. Because guess what? Me.
Yeah.
My outside siblings, they're not my mother's kids. But guess what? She have to deal with them. She spend Christmas with them. You get what I say?
Because that's the commitment
That's
she's
the
made.
commitment that you've made because of
Yep.
your choices.
Yeah.
So the wrong choices really have the
negative
the ability to prolong your life. Like
Agreed.
the choices that you make today really do affect
Agreed.
you.
You really have to really think about it.
Yeah. You have to you have to count the cost.
But what about the men who pretend to be somebody that they're not?
That's true.
You know? That's a food for thought, guys. Because there are some men.
That's why you have
out
to marry
there.
first. Because that way you get off, you go to court and you get off of everything. And you don't stuck with a bad baby father.
No, I'm just talking about not even procreating. I'm just talking about their men overall. It's just like they're really
Pretend. That's true. That's true. I feel like there is a lot of men who pretend and like fake, but I think also too, I think support systems are important because I feel like a lot of things that I don't see in a guy, you guys as my friends see and can call it out to me. You know what I mean?
I
And
know what you're
like,
saying.
I think, and not a lot of people do have support systems, which is unfortunate.
Or just have people have support systems, but they're probably just afraid.
Yeah. And then even this idea, right? I think it's something with women too. We've been like cultured, and this is a bar. Ready?
Okay.
No, we as women have been cultured to look at other women with men as a negative thing versus men who have kind of been cultured to trust their bridging a little bit when it comes to the women or the opinion. So for example, right? If I am getting with a guy, it's rare that we go to a girl and be like, or just somebody will call it and be like, what do you think about this guy? Or you see, but I like men, they'll have those conversations like, oh, what type of woman is she? They have those conversations. Also, too, the way that we've kind of, I heard Dr. Umar say it, that the way that we've been cultured, and I thought it was like so profound where you grow up with, instead of like helping your friend out, like people talk, you always hear a woman say, don't tell, you grow up, you hear your mother and your auntie and whatever say, don't tell nobody about you and your man, don't tell no girl about you and your man because they're gonna take your man, don't bring the girl for living in your house, like those kind of just, you know what I'm saying, very negative things with women, and not all women are like that. And trust me, as a girl who have the body I have, look how I look, woman always think more than man. Like I always tell my friend, them say big woman don't like me. I don't know why, but big woman just don't like me. So anytime them see me like with them husbands, them always think something negative.
Yeah.
But I understand that it's a cultural thing.
It is, because we're also just taught to be very competitive against each other. So there's that.
And if
men are taught, but you know that men are taught. Alright, let's just even think about sports.
True.
Most sports are male focused sports. And what is the main thing about sports? Sportsmanship,
camaraderie, all of that.
Coming together.
And we do beauty pageants.
Main goal.
And we
compete against each other.
Yeah, we compete.
We do.
Yeah.
So that is how we are as genders.
Yeah.
We are socialized.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like that. Where it's like, yeah man, hey, what do you think? Which is true.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, because sometimes, and also too, when a woman is trying to like put us on game, and I've been guilty of this, sometimes when you hear a woman say certain things about a person, we almost be like, we're quick to say, me don't want to hear nothing about woman, we hear some woman for me. If you don't hear something with nobody, I don't hear nothing about them. Me want to know.
My DMs. No, I don't want.
Me want to know.
Me want you to want my friend tell me. I want to come in my DMs.
No, me want to know.
Don't come to me as
no. Clearly, you clearly you don't want them to like do it in a disrespectful way. But if he's out here doing something, I'm sorry. Send me the message.
Send me the message. Tell me.
No, but like even just be like see, I want to know. I want to know because sometimes I feel
I
like
want to know too. I want to know from a trusted source.
But yeah, no. But I feel like also too, like I feel like sometimes because to me, the message is more important than the messenger.
Okay.
So like if
Yeah.
I find out like you, if I hear that you are out here doing something,
Mm-hmm.
I want to know, like, even if the messenger is not trusted, or like the messenger, I want to be able to go back and do my own like research or something.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, me want to know. And I think sometimes too that type of kind of support, because as you say, it's really hard to decipher when somebody is a good person or not, especially a
And
man.
there's a lot of
Because
windows.
man
They
will
can pull on a
fake
show,
it.
man.
Let me tell you something,
And
man will fake
winning
it.
performances.
But switching gears a little bit,
Yeah.
there was a influencer, we love her, Clark, right? And the other day
Yes. Oh my.
she spoke
A
about
word.
the financial stability as a prerequisite for relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Now she broke it down to say that she grew up poor. Her father was in prison, her mother was a school teacher,
Mm-hmm.
and she said that every decision that she's ever made has led to the life that she lives now. So she said before, she never went to parties, she never drank, she never had sex until she was in college, because she was very focused on getting herself out of the situation she is in, and she saw education as her avenue.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she has, she's financially stable. She just bought her apartment. She just did she does a lot of
She's
things.
an accomplished girl.
She's an accomplished girl.
Mm-hmm.
And she's saying that, like, I would not talk to somebody who is not equal in earning and equal in mentality to me.
Mm-hmm.
And the internet went crazy.
Because, sorry, this is something that was very out of pocket.
No, please do.
No,
We missed you.
it's
Yeah.
Wow. Would I find the right words for this? You go ahead. I'll find the right
No.
words for this.
So this brought back to my memory. Do you remember when Tyler Perry went on Jesus Christ's internet and said that women, we should date the bus driver? Do you remember that?
No, because I can't remember those.
That's so it brought me back there, because it's like, I think people have a misconception when women speak. I think they have a misconception when women speak, because
it's not a misconception. It's really not in a young.
No. I think they have a misconception when women speak, because they think that when we say we want somebody, when we want said that we want somebody who have money, they think that we want Bill Gates or something like that. So, and some women do want that, but most women, we just want somebody who is comfortable. Can you pay your bills? Can you afford the life? Can you buy basic things, groceries, all of that? Can you provide for a woman? You can save little money. You can pay a life insurance policy.
But you know what,
can you
guys?
do that?
It brings me back to my ever consistent thought. These men are way too sassy. These men are way too feminine. So sorry. No, and it's really
it's true.
bothering me.
It's a sassy man
It's really
pandemic.
bothering me these days, because I'm just like, they're not going to normalize them something, yeah. Because you know what it reminds me of when you said that same and people are eating her up. Remember of that TikTok with this girl, and she was cussing because she never wanted her man to take the care for the day. He's like, oh, I can drop you to work, blah, blah, blah. She's like, no, I want to drive my car.
I saw that, yeah.
And I'm just like,
but that's what I'm saying, like,
what?
how?
Why y'all argue with the girl over fair things?
I don't know, because to me too, like, I don't, and she can tell you, me have man friend, and then I have male friends, and I'm telling you, none of them, there's certain things that, like, even if you view things a certain way, we can't be friends, because why would you want to be financially dependent on a woman? And you should take pride in trying to care for your woman or anybody, yeah, as a man, as a general, as a youth, as a G. Why you expect the one to respect you? And you know, respect yourself. But you know what I realized too? Even the ratings that them give, enough man, I heard Jeffrey say that, like, enough man just get ratings off how much money them have. Wagwan general, just because of the car you drive, or just because of whatever. Like, there's no, so that's why it's so important to find somebody who makes sense.
Right.
I agree with her. Why would you date somebody? All right.
And I believe, and you know what I also believe? it goes both ways.
It goes both ways.
And I don't think she's saying anything that can be translated to the next gender. Because, okay, girl vibes as well.
Yeah, facts.
Because broke doesn't also mean that you're financially unstable.
Nobody now say rich, you know.
But broke also mean broke in your mentality. But
True.
means you're also not trying to get out of your situation.
Have you ever you see, let me tell you something. You see broke man really broke vibes, you know, because they're miserable. If a man not there when
them always think you're trying to be a gold digger as well.
Them think everything. Everything like,
negative, you know.
Everything negative. If you go out, if you buy something new, them just eat you. Them just eat you, and them just bad mind you, and them just broke man, and they're miserable. They're so miserable, and they're so hard to be around. Like when a man is broke, he's in his worst possible state. He's insufferable. He competes with the people around, and you will mention the littlest thing like, oh, you know, say I want Devon house or something simple. Yeah, man, you're too licky. Where the boy you want Devon house? Broke man, dark.
But you know, a great one said, Shantia. I would say, she said, mean man worse than broke man.
That's so true.
So man, the broke man them.
That's true. No, mean man worse. Cause you have it and you decide say. You have a scarcity mindset.
Story, I feel like that's
yeah. But no, for real, like if you, but even like to be like, just go back to the topic, because if you decide that you're going to have a partner or have a baby or something with a man who is not equally like both on it, I'm not say them for like if you can't go through hard times as a person.
Of course not.
No, but if you want to make sure, because for example, right, if me have a baby with an uneducated, let's say a person who just decides say don't say them thing. I'm not talk school. Me I talk just them just dark and duns. Right? Them just say the craziest things, them just dark. Right? And then my son now have that dark mentality there. There's certain things where it just really affect you. It just really pass down. No, I'm not at school. No, it's a lot of people who literally like just don't do the necessary work. So I completely get where she's coming from, because I would not talk to somebody.
What the internet? What the internet does say?
The man them. Once a girl have an opinion, the man them come strong. Them just did say
a girl business.
Yeah, them just
sassy,
feminine, sassy.
Everybody want a soft girl, including him.
And if you make your little shilling and pence, you just come through, you just save your money, whatever, and then you get attached to somebody. Cause let's be real, when you're in a relationship, you end up spend money. You spend money like me now. Me know every single dollar me can budget. You see, if me did have a man, me couldn't run the budget. Me, I run my budget now.
That's true.
Because sometimes I go dinner, and then all the time, him I go pay for everything. Maybe 90% of the time, him pay for it, but another 10% me I go pay for it. Him birthday and them little something they go come up, and him do something nice for my birthday, me I go do something nice for him, them something there. Him mother, now me have a whole new set of people in my life.
Right, so you're pouring into him and he's pouring into you.
He's pouring into me. So also too, that's why I say, when I think, and me personally, I think when you don't have no money and them something there, if you work by yourself, before you go jump in a relationship.
You know, it's true. I will stand by that.
If you're
I
not
don't think you should be dating.
I don't think you should be dating if you don't have no money.
No, and that goes both ways.
And it goes both ways, as women as men. Focus. I'm not say rich, you know. Me talk about if you can't pay your bills, if you can't save a little money at one time. If you're not comfortable in your house and them something there. Focus on yourself. Yep. If you can't pay your bills, you're not fair date.
You know what's so interesting to see as well? A man is more willing to spend on a woman that he knows can afford to spend on herself.
Some. I won't say all. Everybody to each his own. But that's true. I see that a lot in most of the time. Yeah, I see that a lot. That is true. But we'll see.
And then you also presenting yourself in a way to be, this is how you want to be, like, if you want to be treated a certain way, you have to present yourself in a certain way as well.
True. That's so true.
So that's really also so focus on yourself.
No. I think we touched on it a bit, but I also want to like have a conversation about the secrecy that comes from a toxic relationship. Because you know when you're being loved right and you're being uplifted and you have like you can be very open with the people. I'm not saying you need to be open with the the public, but the people who are in your life who love you. Because to me, when you have to like keep the secret of who you're with, or just the whole secrecy, that's toxic in and of itself. Because why the people who support you and like care about you, why can't they know like about your partner, or you know what I mean? Yeah, like your friends and family. Yeah, why can't your friends and family, the people who are close to you, why can't they know that you're in a relationship, or why can't they know, or yeah, there's a lot of people who do that don't talk about, or even, for example, if you and your man are going to dinner or do something, it's like it's this big secrecy, and I think the secrecy leads to isolation, and the isolation is exactly what that toxic partner wants.
Correct. Because you have no witnesses to the toxicity, and nobody to call you out and say, so it's toxic though.
Yeah. Or if a situation happens, right? Why do you feel the need that you have to deal with it all on your own? Why can't, and I'm not saying if you're a person that deals with things on your own, whatever, right? But there must be something. At some point, you're supposed to be able to take up the phone
and call somebody. And call somebody. This is what's your point of view on this?
Yeah.
We're not saying every little thing will happen you forget, because I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
But it's also, you should be able to confide in someone.
Exactly. Yeah. You should be able to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
You should be able to like, there's this thing, and we try to hide it under privacy. There's a difference between
the
privacy
secret and there's a difference. I will agree. There's a difference.
Because like why, and then even when it comes to like certain things, because I have a thing, right? If we've been together for a while, I don't see there's a problem with me like having the code to your phone or something like that. Me want to call Domino's and yeah, jump.
You need to go on the Instagram and get the number. Why are you using my phone?
Like, me want my phone dead, and me want to call Domino's.
You have to go use your house phone.
Yeah, go on.
You have to use your house phone.
Because it just, what? We have in your phone. For me, just, if me put in a code, and I make a call, it's scary, so. Weird, bro.
You know, so I watch those things? Oh my God.
Yo.
But weird, you know? That's not weird.
Listen, I watch liquor things. Listen, my left man for them think like liquor things. Kawa?
Yeah, go right. They say you take up your phone. No, sir. Something upon this.
Yeah, got the bathroom. Huh?
Let's talk.
What's happening?
But we watch for a while though.
Cause I'm just like, why you pick up your phone? Why you move so shaky?
We watch for a while.
Our number call you.
But if you're not
somebody call you flip over the phone.
But if you're not gonna be without the phone in the bathroom, I go watch.
You see me? Let me tell you. I will never. Have I ever searched a man's phone?
I don't think no. Have I?
Have I ever searched a man's phone?
I don't want to stick out.
No, I don't think so. You know what?
I don't want to stick out.
Yeah. No, I don't think I've ever. No. If any of my exes watch this, come on, don't keep up with me.
Oh my God, keeping up with the name.
Message me and remind me if I've ever searched your phone.
Privately, don't comment on a video, yeah.
I really can't recall ever searching a man's phone.
No, really, you look like a search man phone.
No, you know, that's why I said it sounds like something I do. That's why I wonder if I ever do it, but we can't recall, because it really sounds like some shit I do. Right? And I'm like, but no, I think I just never yet get like close enough or something. Or like, yeah, I'm gonna catch you before we get to the point of search. Alright, let me tell you. No, we know why. If we get to the point of searching your phone, you have me. I go. You know what I mean? When you're in your room, when SpongeBob in the room, I say, I feel like you get twist up my brain. And if you reach the point of twisting up my brain, I have to leave you.
It's not in a sense.
I have to go, because what?
It's not in a sense.
Yeah, man. And
I don't think anybody has ever searched my phone either. I don't recall. Do not tell me if you did.
No man always search my phone. They swear. They swear.
They always search.
You know the craziest part? I've never cheated on a partner. And
they say they always.
Or them always try like, them always try and make it look like. But I guess because I have male friends, them always feel like something more. I don't know.
Have you ever been in a situation where your partner has been threatened by your male friends?
Thinking about it. Yeah, I feel like Kyle threatens everybody. I think because of how he looks, how he is, he has an aura. So I think he threatens everybody. without like if they haven't before,
Mhm.
but once they have like a conversation
Mhm,
or like they see how me and him
Mhm,
move like brother and sister,
mhm.
it's not a problem. Like it's never like
Okay.
once they get to know him, but
Yeah.
beforehand, they're like, what's going on
What
there?
going on?
Yeah. Because he doesn't seem like the type of guy that would have a female friend.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So I guess that's why they're like, but then they don't. Then there's backstory. Come from college. So it's not like we just
They
meet.
don't care.
Yeah, but they don't care about it. They
I
don't care
guess
about
even
that.
a deeper story kind of
Yeah.
myself love story this now, That is sweet art.
Yeah. But switching gears a bit,
Mhm.
let's talk about the glow and happiness that comes from the right partner. I love seeing a woman love properly.
I like that too,
I love
And
seeing
she can
it.
big up herself.
Don't it? We have a friend who is married, got married, and we were bridesmaids, and we ball. Oh my gosh, we cried. It was, and when I tell you, her
Beautiful.
husband is like
Love out. That's someone
the best, and even the way he was speaking about her at the wedding.
Yeah.
Man, your man for love you.
Right, true.
And when she walked down the aisle and in ball,
Unapologetically, unconditionally. And that is what people do.
you see, if me reach at the end of the aisle and you in a ball,
It's over.
Me, I
You
go
can't
back
turn
home.
you know? Here's the thing. A lot of people don't know how to love without conditions.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, something I'm trying to get to understand, like, why do we love with condition? Well, anyways, I'm saying, sorry.
No, but it's a good. Let me tell you what I think too with that, right? To kind of pivot on that.
Mhm.
I realized, and it hit me the other day, as Prina was saying, it hit me the other day, that a lot of my past relationships, they've loved me, but not for who I truly am.
Mhm.
They love the version of me that they created in their head and the
Mhm.
perception of me.
Mhm.
But what I realized with all the people that I admire and the women that I admire who are being loved properly, they're loved wholeheartedly for who they are. The miserable side of them,
Mhm.
the kind side of them. Because like I realized that, for example, right? Anybody knows me, I am a planner. I'm a lover. I I literally like togetherness and spending time and all of that.
Mhm.
And I am very passionate, but you don't get like the caring, passionate side of me that's always gonna remember your birthday, that's always gonna care about little details about you. But you don't get that part of me without a little bit of annoyance.
Mhm.
Right? Like I'm gonna bother you a little bit. I'm gonna be a little bit too much every now and again.
Mhm.
Self-aware queen.
Mhm.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't get, and for example, somebody who's miserable, right? You don't get somebody who's serious about you, who take you seriously without a little bit of miserableness.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And you don't get a woman who is strict or like run other man without her being a little bit bitchy or a little bit stern, right?
Mhm.
So you can't. What I realize that with loving somebody really and like the love that you're supposed to get when a partner uplifts you, he has to love you for who you are, every part of you, the good and the bad. Yeah.
I agree. Love you on the days that you don't even love yourself.
Yes. You have to just love the person for who they are and not just the good parts of them.
But people always like to romanticize just like the good in people and just like, oh, this honeymoon, and it won't be that. And if it says that you don't love them unconditionally from before, marriage is not possible. I can promise you that.
Because because I said to a friend the other day that I'm sorry, like if we don't have no bad time or like there's no bad period in our relationship or there's no downtime, I can't marry you. I have to see how we go through the bad. I have to see how we go through the bad.
You know somebody. You really get to know somebody in that time.
I need to know how you behave when you hate me.
When you're angry,
When you're angry at me and you really not like me, you're really annoyed by me, I need to know. I need to know. Yeah.
But it's always good to see somebody glowing in an unconditional loving relationship.
Yes.
Both ways, of course. Yeah. I'm just like, boy, it's nice. You don't find it often these days. I would say that.
Yeah. And then switching back gears, right? The transformation that comes from the wrong partner. You will be this innocent rose. And then when you get the wrong partner, then dwindle you down. You get maga. You also the paranoia that comes from the wrong partner. Every girl who watch your Instagram story, who she, you're literally on 10
Alert.
all the time. It's literally, I think when you were just talking about it, that like it's a psychosis. I don't think the women who are in that state realize how deeply in that state they are. They're always on guard. They don't trust anybody. They're so insecure. They're watching everything.
Yep.
This man has literally placed you in a psychosis where you don't even know how to function. Because you can't trust nobody. Everybody's up. You're worried about this. You're
And
watching.
there's no way to live, to be honest, because you're actually not living.
You're always on guard.
You're not living.
You're not at peace. You really have no peace in your relationship.
That's coming like a survival story, babes.
Like you're constantly in this state of psychosis, and I don't even know if the women who are in it, they realize how deep in it they are. And they take, you know what I don't like? When they take on the thoughts and opinions of their toxic partner. And then because they take on those thoughts, it changes who they are.
To the core.
It changes who
And
they
it
are.
changes the relationship they have with people.
With people and their perception of things. And it's literally like you're looking at the person and you're not seeing the same person that you once knew. They literally transform, and it's kind of sad because there's so many women, and I think it happens to our mothers a lot too. We see daughters. I realize that even when you hear like daughters, because sometimes you'll hear, oh, my mom was this way, and then she got a partner and she just completely became different. Yes, I see a lot of stories like that with like parents and all of that. So I think it's more, we really have to be so careful with who we choose. It really can be, it can be a up, it can bring it up, or it can
And
bring
it
it
also needs to be normalized, like being alone, guys. Like, it's okay. Please. I beg.
Take a little time.
Don't look at Netflix and so.
Take a little time to
No,
yourself.
you really do have to go through a period of healing and self-love journey in order to give yourself full-heartedly to someone. Some people don't love themselves, and that's why they can't have a successful relationship. Nobody wants to hear that.
That's true. You have to.
You can't expect somebody to pour every day into you, and you are not able to even pour into yourself.
And you know what? You know what too? Let me tell you something. You see, the right partner, because as a healed queen, and the right partner will literally frustrate everything that is bad in you. Like if you have traits that you need to fix, the right partner will make you realize that you need to fix that. Like,
you have a very good point, because people can't, you can't heal if you're alone, to be honest.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. But you have to be willing to do the work, or you have to realize, because you see, if you get a partner and you realize that he's like a completely healed person, you're gonna realize, because like the partner that I know that I'm supposed to have, he might go make me better. There's certain things with me know, so me constantly need to work on, constantly need to fix. Those flaws, because he might go highlight that, and me I go highlight the flaws in him that he needs to fix. Like the right person will make you want to be a better person. And that's why I think that if your partner don't make you want to be better, I'm not talking financially, I'm talking just quality, who you are, morally,
everything,
wholeheartedly, the way that you view things. If you are not like becoming a better person, it doesn't make sense, because that's the only way that you grow together. And one thing with me, let me tell you, man stress are the worst stress, Man stress are the worst stress. Man stress maga,
A therapist said this to me once. No, she did. She was just talking about how people, people were going through things, but man said they said what really break people is problems in their relationships. They could have the worst job in the world. Man said they said once in a horrible relationship, it will break.
Because that's supposed to be a source of comfort. Choose yourself, choose peace, and choose your partner wisely.